And happy Monday morning to all of you guys. It's May 14th at 11:30 a.m. My name's James Morrow. I'm a meteorologist here at the National Weather Service in Raleigh with your weekly impact weather briefing for Central North Carolina. We'll be covering the next 7 days, and as we go on in time, I would recommend that you visit our website, weather.gov/Raleigh or /RAH. For up-to-date forecast information. It's updated at least twice a day, quite often more times than that. So if you're tuning in on Tuesday or Wednesday, I would definitely recommend going to our website. So looking at the week ahead, we have a stalled stationary front that's going to linger right across the Ohio Valley into portions of the Corn Belt of the United States. That's going to actually remain further north. Our main weather player is going to be this low pressure system currently off the coast of Florida. It's giving Florida right now some much needed rainfall, and that will actually continue for much of the week. And this rain is going to actually start inching up into parts of central North Carolina as early as Tuesday evening, and be on the increasing side as we go on through the week and likely last into early next week. So we'll see that rain start creeping up midweek with shower and even thunderstorm chances beginning as early as Tuesday afternoon for those south and east of the triangle, with more widespread showers and storms arriving Wednesday and continuing on through at least Sunday, if not into early next week. But either way, that main low pressure system, which actually may get some tropical or at least subtropical characteristics before coming on shore in Florida, is going to be the main producer and the main weather maker as we go on through the week. Taking a look at your severe thunderstorm potential, most storms, at least for the next 3 days, are going to remain sub-severe. There could be a severe thunderstorm or two that pops up today. We're expecting most of the storms to occur at the triangle north. There could be a rumble of thunder at best, but we're not looking at any type of widespread severe weather today and tomorrow. With tomorrow, the high pressure is actually going to build a little bit further in toward us and limit the thunderstorm potential to mainly triangle and west, with more widespread showers and storms arriving by Wednesday and continue on later in the week. We could have a couple of strong storms later in the week, but that's highly dependent on the exact track of the low, and we'll talk a little bit more about that as we continue on. But those are probably best chance seeing those Thursday, Friday, and even Saturday afternoon during the afternoon hours once we get a little bit of heating, if we can get the sun to peek out, which could be troublesome at times. Taking a look at the precip, and this is actually going to be your more valuable player here, at least the one we're keeping a closer eye on as we progress through the next several days. Amounts of precip are going to inch up beginning Tuesday, and your best chance of seeing some widespread precipitation totals will actually occur Wednesday through Sunday. We'll take a little closer look at our 7-day total. We're looking at anywhere from 2 to 3 inches of precip, and there could actually be some locally higher amounts, especially in areas that see repetitive storms or some of the stronger downdrafts, which have a little bit more rainfall with them. So in general, we're expecting 2 to 3 inches, with the lighter amounts maybe closer to the coast and heavier amounts as you approach the mountain areas. So I think the triangle could see anywhere from 2.5 to 3, with the triad maybe squeaking a little bit above 3 inches, especially if they get hit with some repetitive storms later this week. This is just a model forecast reflectivity to give you an idea of how much precip and how many different rain chances we'll see. You'll see a lot of green popping up on the map, and it's pretty scattered. I think your best chances of seeing some heavier downpours will actually occur during the mid-afternoon and late evening hours once we get a little bit of heating to occur, but we're really not going to see too much in the way of sunshine as the week continues on. So enjoy it today and tomorrow. Because getting into Thursday, Friday, Saturday, it's going to be mostly cloudy skies around, and that sun's going to be hard to find until maybe middle of next week. Looking ahead, we are expecting to be near to slightly above normal temperature-wise, but precip chances kind of remain near to slightly above. We have a 40 to 50% chance higher for some enhanced precip next week, so we'll be keeping an eye on that. And a lot of that is included with this system, and that could last into next Tuesday and Wednesday. Drought won't be much of a concern, and we actually may see a little bit of an improvement with some of the abnormally dry and moderate drought conditions that occur just east of the triangle and just west of the I-95 corridor here in North Carolina. As you guys are well aware, we're currently in North Carolina Hurricane Preparedness Week that lasts from May 13th through the 19th. And each day has its own unique reason to, or preparedness action to take. So if you have any more questions, go to our website, and at the very top news of the day, the very top of our website, you'll have all the information that you need to share with your constituents to make sure they're ready. And speaking of tropics, we actually have, as I mentioned before, a system brewing in the Gulf. This is actually right around the expected area that we would see some type of development for this time of year. We have a 30% chance of seeing development in the next 3 days and a 40% chance of development in this area in the next 4 days. We're not looking at any major impacts in our area other than the rainfall that we talked about. So no matter if it ever becomes tropical or if it remains subtropical or just a wave, we are going to see rainfall, and that's going to be the main player here, at least in central North Carolina. Just to touch on this, we do have some enhanced tropical products that we will be issuing at our office this year. If you have more information, we're actually holding 2 different workshops. One is this Wednesday, May 16th, in the Triad. It looks like Wake Forest University is hosting us. Another one on June 4th in the Triangle. And tropical season's coming up. June 1st is the official start, but we could, as I showed you in the last slide, actually see some tropical development before the season starts. That'd be interesting. But if you're interested in attending, please go to some of the forums. I'll be sending out a PDF of this presentation right after our call, and they'll link you right to the forums. We'd love to see you on Wednesday, May 16th or June 4th in the Triangle. A quick summary. Today is your last day of 90-degree warmth. We actually seen some records broken in the last few days. We'll see 80s the rest of the week with 70-degree low temperatures. You know, not much of a range because we're going to have so much moisture in play and in place and a lot of cloud cover. So we're not going to see that much of a range in temperatures, but we certainly will see quite a bit of clouds scattering the skies. Scattered showers and thunderstorms arrive Tuesday and become much more numerous as the week continues, especially in the afternoon and evening hours where you get a little bit of heating, which helps to mix up some of the moisture and produce some rain and some locally strong storms. Rainfall amounts to typically 2 to 3 inches, but certainly could see some locally higher amounts, especially in areas that are hit repetitively by storms or that see some of the stronger storms pass overhead. We don't have any fire weather conditions, minimal drought concerns if we actually see some improvement, and some tropical concerns, no tropical concerns as we go forward. I know I sped through that, so I'd be happy to answer any questions that you may have. There's a question little section there, but thanks for having me. I'll be sure to send this out, and I'll wait a few minutes to see if any questions start rolling in.